Hey guys, Nicole here, and welcome back to YouTwoGamerz. Today we're talking about the possibility of a 2022 release date for Jedi Fallen Order 2, and also what we should be expecting from Lucasfilm Games this year. As always, make sure to leave a like and comment below if you enjoyed the video, and be sure to subscribe for more news and updates on Jedi Fallen Order 2 and more games coming in 2022. Now let's get into it. If you didn't know, I'm a huge Star Wars fan myself, meaning that when Lucasfilm announced that they were giving other studios the license to make Star Wars games, my eyes lit up. This meant more Star Wars games were incoming and even more depth would be added to the galaxy far, far away. Even more exciting is that just the other day we learned that EA is in the works to create 3 Star Wars games, meaning that as of now we have 8 confirmed Star Wars games on the way. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, Star Wars Eclipse, the Knights of the Old Republic remake, Hunters, and an open world Star Wars game being developed by Ubisoft. On top of this, it may have been confirmed that the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order may even be in the works to be released this year. If you didn't know, a leak actually went out the other day online claiming that Jedi Fallen Order 2 was set for a 2022 release date. Multiple outlets suggested that not only would we be hearing more about the game before June, but would also be released this year. Tom Henderson, a freelance gaming writer, took to Twitter the other day to say, "Things are set in motion to reveal the next Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order game by Respawn Entertainment." Following today's announcement that LEGO Star Wars will release April 5th, a May 4th reveal now seems incredibly likely, expected to release in the 4th quarter of 2022. Now, while this information should be taken with the usual grain of salt, it wouldn't be the most unlikely thing for the game to be released this year, as the first game came out in 2019, meaning that if the game was set to arrive later this year, it would be exactly 3 years since the release of Jedi Fallen Order, which is about the usual time frame for a sequel to be released. On top of this, given that we'll be getting the new LEGO Star Wars game in April, and that Star Wars Day would only be a month away from its release, it would be a great time for EA and Lucasfilm to shed more light on the next project they'll be releasing. The first game was such a huge success that I can't see EA and Lucasfilm not trying to make a profit on the sequel, as from the looks of it, it's been in development for some time. Being the first entry in the series that brought us closer to the end of Revenge of the Sith than any movie or show has, it added so much depth to the period of time in Star Wars we didn't know much about. Additionally, it introduced us to new characters and new planets that have actually gone on to make appearances in other shows like Clone Wars. And we won't give any spoilers here, but if you haven't seen it yet, The Book of Boba Fett. It's also been announced that Respawn, the studio behind Jedi Fallen Order and Apex Legends, are also in the works to develop a new Star Wars first-person shooter game, headed by game director Peter Hirschman, who's known for creating the Battlefront games and Star Wars The Force Unleashed. This is super exciting because if you don't count the Battlefront games, we haven't really seen a story-driven first-person shooter Star Wars game since Republic Commando, which followed an elite clone commando squad through different battles in the Clone Wars. The game came out so long ago, but was recently ported to the last generation over the past few years, along with other games, just lighting the fire for more Star Wars games to come. It's also been announced that Respawn, along with the studio Bit Reactor, will be developing a new strategy game set in the galaxy far, far away. We don't know too much about this game yet, but it wouldn't be the first Star Wars strategy game that we've seen, with the PC game An Empire at War coming to mind, which put the rebels against the Empire in a sort of risk conquest game. We'll be keeping an eye out to learn more about these 2 projects, as it's possible they may release more information this year at Star Wars Day on May 4th, but we're more likely to receive news on Fallen Order and the games that were announced last year. And that's what we know so far about the upcoming Star Wars games. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and leave a comment below on which Star Wars games you're most excited about, and if you think Fallen Order 2 will be slated for a Q4 release date this year or possibly next. And don't forget to subscribe for more news on upcoming Star Wars games and more games coming out this year. See you next time!